Everybody, welcome into Farm Cooking with Nan. Today we're going to be doing a crock pot meal. I'm going to be doing a crock pot lasagna. Okay, so let's get our stuff going on the stove. My pan has been heating up. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit dab, and then I'm going to throw in there some onions. Let's see. It looks like it's a cup, almost a cup and a half. It was one onion that I chopped. I'm gonna throw those in there. Like I said, I've got my pan already heating up. Don't want to leave a bit of the onions in there. That's flavor. We're going to saute these just a few minutes till they get a little translucent. Then we're going to carry on to the next step. Okay, they're getting nice and translucent. Now I'm going to push those back a little bit, and I'm going to put 1 pound of ground Italian sausage. Hang on a minute, I just popped it and defrosted it in the microwave, so it's got a little bit of brown around the edges. Let me wash my hands, okay? Let's chop this up. Okay. Let that cook just a little bit. We'll be back. You can see our meat might have just a little bit of pink here and there and yonder, but most of it is already browned up a little bit. Plus it's going to be cooking in the crock pot, so I just want a little browning on there. Next, I'm going to put in you use any brand you want to. I'm not affiliated with Prego or whatever, but I just ordered it. 45 ounce. So this is 2 pounds and 13 ounces. So 45 ounce Prego. I didn't drain anything out of my, because I think that little bit of fat that came from the, turn it down just a little bit. That little bit of fat that came from the Italian sausage is all right with me. That's a little flavor. If you want to drain yours, you can. I'm going to put just a little bit of water, some hot water into my jar. Probably about a half of a, oh, there might probably, maybe 3/4 of a cup or something like that. Maybe a cup. Rinse all that out of there. Now I'm going to turn it down on low a few minutes. Get my little onion back there. And get my little onion right there. Well, lost it again. Now, I'm going to put some oregano. Got a teaspoon of oregano. And then I'm going to put about a teaspoon of basil. We like flavoring. We don't like it to be to where you can't tell what you're eating. It's just bland. We don't like bland food. And I'm going to put a heaping teaspoon just of of Italian seasoning. Okay. We're going to stir this all up. I'm going to put a little salt, a little pepper. Now that was 1 pound of that sausage. If you like a real meaty, I'm mashing some of that meat. Keep it from being so chunky. But if you like a real meaty sauce, then use 2 pounds of the hamburger. Or you can use hamburger if you want to use that instead of Italian, Italian sausage. See how that just, now see, I'm going to be mashing that again. Now I'm going to put some garlic. This is minced garlic. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 heaping teaspoons. 3 heaping teaspoons. We got that down on low. We're going to put a little salt. Maybe about a teaspoon. Little pepper. About a half teaspoon. Now we're going to go on over and put this all together, okay? So, here we go. Now we're going to start layering it up, okay? First of all, I'm going to take, I just took 4 ounces of cream cheese. I normally don't use cream cheese, but in my lasagna, but I just thought, and I'm using about 15 ounces or a pound of ricotta cheese. Now, if you want to, you can use what do you call it, cheese that I don't like. What is it called? Ricotta. I want you to know I sprinkled about a half a teaspoon, but really almost a teaspoon of Kinder's seasoning, the blend. I sprinkled that into my sauce after I turned it off. I turned around, there it was. I'm going to put just a little bit in here with this, and then I'm going to put some parsley in here, just a tad, because it looks good, you know. Okay, let's stir this up. Now, got a bunch of stuff over here to put in here, so I'm hot today. Well, right now, while I'm cooking, I get hot and I have to settle down a little bit. I'm going to put, I don't know if I can lift this or not. My goodness, my goodness. It's a big old pan, okay? I don't want to get that on my, I'm going to put some in the bottom. Just a little bit in the bottom. Let me use both hands. Young'uns, I just can't lift it right now. This back issue going on. I'm going to put a little bit in the bottom. And then I'm going to take some of these. This is oven ready lasagna noodles. And that is a, let's see what size box. That's a 12-ounce box. Okay. I'm just going to break these, and I'm going to place them all over, even if they're broken in pieces. I'm going to break them all over and put them on the bottom. No, Ruby, that's not anything you want to eat. She heard that. No, it's Sadie. And then I'm going to put a little bit of our ricotta cream cheese mixture. And I'm just going to spread that out a little bit, all over. all over so everybody gets a good old bite. Whew. Then I'm going to put, make sure I don't, make sure I don't forget something. I'm going to put in some, this is Sargento mozzarella cheese. You can shred yours. I'm going to put some mozzarella cheese over it. And then I'm going to pour more of the meat mixture over that. And spread that out a little bit. Then I'm going to put more noodles. You break just the end off. It's a little bit, there we go. You don't want to get a bite that don't have a noodle, you know? So I'm gonna make sure I get good noodles all over that. And any little place that's nothing where my bowl is oval, I break and put some noodles there. Back in with some ricotta and cream cheese. Spread that out all over. Sorry. And we're gonna put some more cheese. On this layer, let's see, I'm gonna put a little Parmesan cheese. But you can just use mozzarella. You can use whatever you want to use, shredded provolone or along with mozzarella, whatever you want to do. This mozzarella just kicks up the flavor. You know, it just kicks up the flavor. Okay. Now, I'm going to put the rest of my meat mixture on there. That pan is a little heavy for me. But I'm gonna try to get everything I can out of there. And let's spread this out. Now, let me see just a second. I'm going to put more of my noodles, and I need to grab those right here, and I'll tell you if I use, but see, each one is different with your the size of your crock pot. So you just break them to fit that. You fit your own. Probably won't be using a whole box. You just use however many you want to. This is it. Okay. Now, put the last of the ricotta and cream cheese. Yeah, I'm going to try to smooth this out a little bit. Yeah. That way we'll have some supper tonight. Yep. Got to clean up my mess when I finish here. Okay, now I'm going to sprinkle some more of that Parmesan. This is probably going to be the top layer, okay? Then I'm going to put the rest of the bag of mozzarella on top. I'm going to sprinkle it a little bit with parsley. Woo-wee, I'm burning up. And it's not hot. It's cold outside. It is cold outside. That'll make it look pretty whenever you get through doing that. Okay. Now we've got this ready to go. I'm going to put it on about... probably high for about 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours. And clean up all this mess, okay? Let's put our lid on. We're gonna have a good, a really good lasagna, Italian sausage lasagna. We'll see you back in a little while when it's done. Okay, I let it cook in my slow cooker here for about 2.5 hours. So, and then I let it cool down. You want to let it cool down and let everything settle down before you start to get out your goodie here. But look how good. Yum, yum, yum. Let me slide that around through there. Hang on a minute. Let me get everything loose. My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. This will be a good plate for Papa. Let me rinse my hand real quick. Pop's just come in. I want to show y'all this. This is delicious. It is delicious. I'm going to take one little bite out of it, youngins, because I've got my bread in the oven. I've got a salad made for me and Pop. You can see I've got a good salad made for me and Papa. For me and Papa, I'm just going to take one little bite right here. Let's scoop that down. I hear Ruby outside wanting me to let her in. Let me take one little bite. Lord, thank you for this. Hot. It's so hot. This is delicious. I like the idea of just setting it and letting it go. And like I said, I've got some cheese bread going in the oven, and I've got a good salad here with some ranch dressings, what we like. If you're looking at my hair, I just pulled it up and stuck it in the top. I don't even pay attention. When you get in such pain and you get being worrisome, you don't care what your hair looks like. Well, I just want you to know that this is delicious. I hope you get a chance to make yourself some. It is so good. So good. Let me turn it around. And you can use the hamburger meat if you don't have the Italian sausage. That Italian sausage is pretty cheap. Probably a little cheaper than maybe buying regular hamburger. But I didn't even use a full box of the noodles. Here, my oven. Ooh, not long and it'll be ready. Well, I'm just going to tell y'all I love you. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know watching my videos and staying with me. telling others about me. Sharing my videos is the biggest thing. Is when you share a video, somebody else sees it that didn't get to see it before. And just want to thank y'all for doing that, and just want to pray that God blesses you for doing it. I love y'all, and I want you to know how much the good Lord loves you. Please don't ever forget that, young'uns. I know we go through things. I put that video on there the other day when I came back from the doctor and was just dragging. And so many people that are suffering out there. We need to pray for one another. We need to lift one another up to the Lord, because, you know, He is the great physician. And He says He'll never leave us and He'll never forsake us. And I believe it. I believe it with every bit of being in my body. I do. Well, listen, I'm going to go, young'uns. Just want you to know I'm praying for you every single day. And for your family, for your neighbors, and for your friends. I will see you next time, Lord willing, that I'm able to do another video, okay? I'll see y'all. Bye-bye.